There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he blew our minds. And there's a starman waiting in the sky.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Ray Coates, and I'm standing in for David Bowie. David, as you know, was due to come over today and present some videos, but he seems to have disappeared. Probably in the tape library somewhere. I think I locked him in. I might have locked him in. So I'll just go on without him. Well, some time ago, 1972, when he was still Ziggy Stardust, he wrote another album called Aladdin Sane. And to connect those two together, he wrote one song on a Greyhound bus going from New York to Miami. Miami, was it? Was it Miami, David? Memphis. No, Memphis. He wrote this song on a bus going from New York to Memphis, and they recorded it and mixed it when they got back to New York again. It was called The Gene Genie, and it was a very early video. It was by Mick Rock. What you'll find very interesting is that this is the transition between Ziggy and a completely different character called Aladdin. Notice how it looks exactly like Ziggy Stardust. Isn't that clever? I always thought that was very clever of him. And also it's sort of proto-punk, except for the earring.
Yes, of course we are.
Bowie,
it's
sorry,
David Bowie. Hi, David. Oh, David.
Well, that was lovely.
Zig, he's saved up all.
No, Raymond,
drunk on this.
it's fine.
Are you
It's
drunk
perfectly
already?
fine. It's David Bowie.
You've upset him.
No, it's fine.
Can I just
I
ask?
just had
Well,
to,
his
I
name
wanted
wasn't
to
on the list.
just become a part of this rock and roll lifestyle that I've read so much about.
Do you want to hit me or anything?
David, before you... David.
We'll do it off camera.
No, let's go over there because I want you to help me.
Okay.
Little sample of your style with him.
Oh, okay.
I've never done anything before. Okay.
Never in your whole life, and we'll move 14 feet. I saw the...
No, not that.
I'm walking along a street, and a man who's about 7 or 8 foot tall is approaching me, and I don't think he's going to ask me for an autograph. What do I do when he...
Okay, the first thing you know that he's coming at you already picked that up, okay, the insight. So
I know that.
From here, man, the first thing, that the advantage that you have on your side is that he's coming at you.
Yes.
That's the first thing. Yeah. So you're using all of whatever he's coming with against him. So if I were coming at you and I would choke you like so.
I'd scream very loud.
There you go,
first.
so choke. Just choke.
I'm choked.
Right from here. So the first thing you want to do is distract his mind from what he's doing here. You wouldn't fight him or try to break nothing or try to pull him loose or even try to block.
Yes.
All you have to do is from it distract his mind, hit him here in his groin, and that way...
What did you say to me?
My mother still has that spaceship.
Really?
She says, yes.
Angie!
Darling, I came to say good luck.
Oh, you look beautiful, darling. I love that.
Merci. So anyway, you're right.
Yeah,
There's an awful lot of Rolls Royces out there, darling.
really?
Limousines. Incidents occurring.
Oh, what do you mean?
Tony loved it. He made the driver go by slowly. Oh, this, people being surrounded and recognized,
What people
fans
are
going nuts. I don't know. I just saw the Rolls Royces. They're lined up. It's fabulous. You guys, you look very nice, and I just came to say hello.
Well,
Bon,
sure.
je reviendrai. I did.
Did you?
It's all right.
Interesting.
It is interesting. This is the best one you've done, if I may say so.
Well, it's because I'm watching you, you see. I'm learning from you.
Do you like the lines around the lips?
No, I don't like, and she knows that. But I like the idea of the blue lines with the pink lipstick. That's quite good.
You see how they pick on me and just, make me feel terrible?
Well, you're just a girl. What do you know about makeup?
Exactly. That's what I say all the time. Make up for a night out in the town with the boys.
Go on, Stark.
All right, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
He and his then wife put out an album called Old Bag, which I thought was a reference at the time to my then wife, Medea. But it apparently wasn't, and so I wished I'd been able to tell him that I had forgiven him about the Old Bag.
Was that the new cover one, then, or was it?
It was the new cover one, yes.
The one they put in an old bag?
Exactly.
Yes, my name is David Vincent. How you doing? And is it true that you're going to be teaming up with Elizabeth Taylor to do a film?
No. Yes, my name is Glenn Stafford, and I'd like to know, when did you actually start getting into soul music? When did you start wanting to do soul music? I mean, you're doing it now.
Getting into it. Well, back in England was here. back in England, in London, when I was a teenager, and popping them, you know. It's just so, I don't. There's a similar expression over here. On street corners, we have street corners in London, and we used to go to a lot of clubs. And James Brown was very popular in the French clubs. About then, I was about 17 then.
Okay.
The reasons that I do what I do is because I just like startling people.
Startling?
Yeah, something to do.
How are you all?
And what would you like to say to Cleveland, David?
What would I like to say to Cleveland? That if you move your head very fast and blink, the two skyscrapers that you've got make it look like New York. Other than that.
What do you think about playing in Cleveland?
What's your name?
I'll do that.
Oh, you're doing the scratching at the back there. What am I right in thinking? You don't really need all of that. You could just go on the road with this alone.
Some people, I mean, yeah, I think some people have made a profession of this.
But it's a great sound. Do you like playing around? Presumably, yours is cleaner than mine.
This is boys and their toys.
Hey, if you want, David, if you want, as a
yeah,
present.
that's really good. Yours is black and white, though. I could only get a white one. How many stamps did you have to put in to get one of them?
Would you like the holster to take home?
Do I get the holster with...
You want the holster?
Yeah, of course I do.
No one goes home from this show empty-handed.
You're kidding me.
You can have the holster.
That's wonderful.
And I would so love to see you wearing that. You don't have to put it on now.
The cool thing is, I mean, you can get it out really quickly.
Yeah,
now, can't you?
You can be quick on the draw.
That's fantastic.
You never know when inspiration might strike.
Yeah, or at a party and someone says, you don't happen to have a stylophone on you, do you? You can
David, just a little word of advice. Well, wear that naked around the house. It will drive Iman wild.
Yeah.
Your wife.
I'll tell you if that works.
She is.
From the internet. It's from somebody called Steve. He's 20 years old. He's studying to be a painter, and we've talked a lot about
Steve.
Yes.
People on the internet usually use names like Blockhead Green.
No, yeah.
Nobody calls themselves Steve.
Well, I don't know.
What's your name on the internet?
He doesn't know. I'm not telling you.
That's not fair.
I actually have several.
Really?
Yeah, I have
Give
several.
us one. Can you give us one?
Guy.
Guy.
But you know what? Did you ever try going under David Bowie and having a bunch of people not believe you?
Nobody
That's what I
believes
was
it.
gonna
Yeah.
I mean, who on earth is going to believe that? But I am. Ah, no, you're not.
Let me take one of these request things on the telephone. Hello, is there anybody there? Let me take one of these request things on the telephone. Hello, is there anybody there?
Hello?
Hi. Oh, thank goodness you came in there, Bessie.
Who is this?
My name is Betty.
Hey! Really the crowning glory, I guess, to their career, which you have to call it that, a career, don't you? Is this piece of marketing extravagance. Ruttle's #1. Inevitable, especially these days of rock being a career choice and all that, you know, which it's become really for most folk, I think. This kind of selling out is expected. All the old favourites, stick them all together, sell more albums than any other album has ever sold. I mean, you see, it's just not about that. It's not about #1s, or #2s, or #3s.
#4.
It's about #4s, which of course is my next album.
#4?
Yeah, #4.
Very nice. Because they had #9, didn't they, for a little while? That was their number.
They slipped out #9 in between #16 and #32, I think, if I'm not wrong. But I mean, they were just trial runs, weren't they? It took them a long time to get this right, #1. Which I think is, I mean, they were heading for that. They were heading From the moment they conceived of number 37 and started working backwards, I think they were heading for number 1. But I got number 4 before they had a chance, you see.
I think number 37 was an address. I think it was number 37 Edith Grove, but that's what I was going to say 14 times. I wish I hadn't. I wish I hadn't.
I think, what I really think about this is that I just do what I want to do. Guess where the twirling scene came from, the kiss? And then please send me the answer, because I can't remember. Boys and girls, I'm David Bowie, and I'm talking to you for comic relief. Tonight I thought I'd do something a little bit different, so I'm going to play a new composition for you that I think you may enjoy. It's called Requiem for a Laughing Gnome. It's for recorder, and it has some choreography that was that I picked up from an Navajo Indian that I met last week in the Croydon chapter. It's in 4 movements. Probably I should begin with the first movement. Thank you. Oh, put your clothes on, Sooty. So long ago. Thank you.
So you're more of a morning man or a night man?
I used to be a nightmare. Now I'm a night man. That was very clever.
Boom, boom, boom. Very good.
Yeah. I'll keep that in the act.
Because, you know, you're David Bowie and everything.
Where is she? Oh,
Is she here? Iman,
Yeah.
darling, are you in the house? Oh, she is here! Iman! Listen to Rosie, darling. How are you? Sit. How are you, Im?
Oh, I'm great.
Do you want to sit here?
No, I'm great, but you know, I really had to come and crash the show because this is the only time I really time to see her.
That's true.
Actually, it's not. She doesn't have the time to see anybody anymore.
It's bad.
You know, I didn't come to see David because you know I slept with him last night.
Now.
Hi, David.
Yes.
How's your wife doing?
She's doing very well. Have you got a good shot of these shoes? I love talking cameras. Don't you love talking cameras? Do that again. Have you got a good shot of these shoes? Yes.
Are you going well? You look well. You look fantastic.
Really excellent. I've been waiting for this interview for a week and a half. We worked here. My band was right behind me a week and a half ago. So I've been sat here for a week and a half waiting for this interview. I was that intent on doing it. Very excited about this.
And do you remember much about the 70s, or are you like Jagger, where it's just kind of... Oh.
I've read up on it a lot. I know. It's like almost... It's honestly a bit like that. It gets past about 74, and I really have to read. I have to read up about not only what I did, what anybody else did, basically.
What was happening at that time.
Yeah.
Anyone is up to. Well, let's put you to the test, if you don't mind. David doesn't know we're going to do this, but just to indulge Pete Bakey, we're going to play Beat the Intro with David Bowie. But we're only going to stick to David's songs from the 70s. So, Mr. Bakey, David, beat the intro. What's this?
Are you ready, Dave? Here we go.
Well, it's a Fender, isn't it? Yes. Oh, okay. I know that one. La.
Excellent.
Rebel.
All right. Okay, bingo.
5 years.
Oh, look at that. He knows it.
Station of Really? Oh, that was pathetic.
Okay, I've got one. What about dum 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 dum?
That's fantastic.
Bom,
Yeah, that's
bom,
Shush. I know that one. I can't remember the title though. It was on Low.
It's on Heroes, isn't it?
No, it wasn't. It was on Low.
Oh, it's on Low, is it?
What is it? Low, yeah.
What's it called then, in the audience?
Bum 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 bum.
Whoa, Sense of Doubt.
It's on Heroes.
It is on here. We're going to have a debate now. Sense of Doubt is on Heroes.
It starts on the first Lightning Seeds album.
Oh, have you seen our jelly bean? Get right in there.
That's really great. Brilliant. I've never been on a show where they gave sunglasses away. That's really good.
See, now, if any other guest had ever bothered to dig to the bottom of the... Even I didn't know they were there.
Amazing how these fit exactly, isn't it?
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
But knowing how much you influence other people, I'm interested to know who influences you. Now, explain to me who the name Florence Foster... Florence Foster Jenkins.
Yeah. Wow! I'll stop now. Go on.
Have you got it? Fell off.
Someday they won't let you, but now you must agree. Times they are a-changing, and the changing isn't free. You've read it in your tea leaves, tracks are on TV. Beware the savage jaw of 1984.
Do you know Iggy Pop?
Funnily you should say that. I've got his socks with me.
I asked him what I should ask you next week, and he said, what socks are you wearing? Are these Iggy socks?
No, those are my socks.
What are the ones you're wearing?
The same, identical pair.
The mem shows?
Yeah.
All right, okay, all right then. Because Iggy's still here, by the way. He wants to wave to you. He's there, he's there.
That's Jim thinking. That's Jim thinking on his feet.
Totally. Now,
totally.
Diana Ross is on the show next week.
Oh, fantastic!
Right. So Iggy gave us a question.
Don't go. You know.
No, I know. I'm going to try.
Don't go breaking a heart.
Werther's might have a go, mightn't you, Werther's? Yeah, river deep, mountain high, oh baby. I think. What question should I ask her?
Diana Ross.
Yeah.
Oh, they're scummy questions. Those are the only questions I've got ever that I ever ask anybody.
Go on, then.
Has she ever had gastroenteritis?
In the desert.
I think, yeah.
I don't know where I'm going from here, but I promise I won't bore you.
Were you sitting comfortably? Good. Then we'll come to an end. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed myself today for filling in for possibly Ray. I don't know if it was Ray. And I hope to see you all once again another day in another place. So, till the same time, next time, this is David Bowie saying, oh. Bye-bye.
Inside, it's a certain kind